What's up, everybody? What is up, people? Friends of the bass, friends of music. Microphone's acting out. Oh no, actually, it's my whole fastening system that's falling apart. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Full Place Bass. I've got my coffee ready. It's going to be a short but sweet practice session today. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things of having a structured warm-up routine and a bit more of an objective at the moment. I think the long-term objective that I would like to have is to be a bit more calculated in my playing, in the sort of general improvisation. And I stumbled upon a really cool YouTube channel called Easy Jazz ! And the guy's essentially practicing twice daily for as much time as he's got. I'm assuming he's got family, children, whatever. And he just practices piano for hours on end, just the same thing. So, but with a very clear objective in mind. And I think that's got to be the thing that I'm missing at the moment. You've got to sort of listen to the universe when you feel like there's lacks in certain areas or others. Technique is not really my main focus at the moment. Mainly that, maybe having more purchase on the harmony in the present. I'm going to turn this music off a little bit because it's just a bit overpowering in my ears. There we go. Nope. There she is. Okay, good. But first, I saw that Zahar posted. Was it Zahar posted this or Big Sun? I can't remember. Sorry, guys. One of you guys posted this. I don't actually remember checking this out. I'm just really curious what this is. What this is about.
We're gonna just make a beat from scratch. Something I do with this machine. You could do it in your car, okay, on the plane. You hear that? So that's the tempo, right? So now what I would do is come here, choose a sound. Boom, sound. Okay. Got like that. So I'll take that sound. Let's go track 2. Choose another sound real quick. Let's just go underground bass.
Got it.
Okay. Turn this down. The good thing about this machine, you could put the quantize to 8 and just make it go tighter. See, a little tighter.
Got it.
Okay. Track 3. Track 3 is empty. Come
Wait.
back up here. To my sounds again.
Maybe you should go back to track 1.
We did it.
Spend a bit more time on it, maybe?
Sounds are like.
Oh, great. That's brass. That's what this track was missing. Oh, God.
Alright, so then we kind of really make it have that modern sound. I'm just gonna add a little hi-hat, a normal
This is okay.
normal like hi-hat from modern music, shall we say. So,
This reminds me of something. The bell sounds reminds me of Futurama, and the kind of, every now and then there's like some weird futuristic instruments that would appear on the show, and the kind of music that would come out. What, obviously, jokingly, they're producing some sort of music that is futuristic but silly at the same time. This is what this reminds me of. Silly, fake, futuristic music. Just absolutely bonkers stuff.
so we got something like that. Alright, that's cool. So just something like that. I'll just probably roll it on there. And that's just RZA making a quick beat from you right from scratch. Get those horns back in there one more time.
Oh no.
Cool, man.
That's cool, mate.
share greater sounds in these headphones. One pair of headphones, 2 guys connected. Can't beat that.
Daisy chain, right?
Daisy chain. And if somebody else could plug into yours.
Yeah.
That's kind of bad. He said, let me add some modern hi-hats and then put on Mr. Krabs walking across the floor. I've never seen 2 people more contractually obligated to not be uncomfortable. Oh my. It's like he's trying to defuse a bomb and just making the timer go down fast. Sounds like he's trying to make one song for every single holiday. Oh man, comments, honestly. No wonder people have got reaction videos, which is kind of what I'm essentially doing now. Not that comfortable with it, but geez, what a laugh. I can't read this one, but yeah. Throw a little bit of Christmas spirit in there. I love how you can hear him panicking more and more and trying to keep fixing it, but it just keeps getting worse till he cuts and tries to play it off. Yeah, someone's ringing my doorbell. Well, I have a terrible... Oh, geez, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, time for some playing. Sorry, guys, that was... Well, sorry, I don't know. I had a good laugh as well. That was pretty good. There was something else that Zahar shared on the Discord. I'll have a look at that in a moment, momentarily. Do you guys like the addition of the lamp just there? I think it looks pretty cool. Makes it look very cozy. It just kind of sort of just balances the frame out a little bit. I like that. I didn't expect it to look so. Yeah, it just looks like it belongs there. Quite chuffed with that. All right, I'm gonna start with. I don't really fancy putting on a metronome, but I will put on my own version of a terrible beat. Should be coming through now. Yep. And I'm gonna start off with my sort of usual Hadrian warm-up, which I still really enjoy playing. It's basically a chromatic scale played over 4 strings. Missed one there. Yeah, obviously I'm very cold. I might be trying to do it a little bit too fast as well. The point is, that's kind of boring. Slightly better. It's better to do it in pairs. Thirds, more like. No, thirds. What am I talking about? This is a chromatic scale. That's the idea. And I'm gonna do 16th notes over that. Try to. Oh my. Okay, pause for a second. I need to put the zoom in on that a little bit. Alright, I'll slow it down to a more reasonable tempo. Like my good friend Mike Brooks from Brooksy's Bass Corner says, there's no point in doing anything fast if you can't do it slow. 2, 3, 4. If you've been here before, you might notice that I'm bringing back the 5-string, since I've got another date with a Celine Dion cover band coming up, and obviously I'm going to be playing this instrument, and I like to spend a fair amount of time with one or the other instrument, depending on what I've got coming up, and in this case, more 5-string playing, more 5-string time, more playing with the 5-string. The other version of this exercise, going seconds, is to play essentially the same thing but going up chromatically. Sorry, down 1, up 2 3. Alright, let's put the beat back in. I like this one. Some arpeggios. Oh, come on. B major. Another one. Try this one a little bit faster, actually. At 100 maybe. Let's see how I feel on this one. Fun to do other modes this way as well, but then I will go back to a more reasonable tempo there. A mode that I always sort of struggle to play correctly is Phrygian. Let's go. Hang on, how does that work? First and foremost. Oh, okay, twice as slowly. Not easy. Can I do it at full speed? Let's see. Oh, hang on. Sorry, my bad. I forgot to switch. Get back to the regular screen. Whoopsie. Where's this one gone? Oh, great. Webcam's gone. What happened there? Why is the webcam stopped working? It's kind of weird. Wakey wakey. Come on, camera. Alright, looks like it's back online. Weird. I'm wondering why it does that. It's just so much sort of firmware on these new devices. You just have so little room to you know, control that sort of stuff. It's really frustrating. What can you do? Bloatware, I think, is the non-technical but community term. Bloatware. Gotta love that term. All right, let's try Phrygian again at full speed. Full speed, which I'm going to turn down to 85 for my own sake. 3, 4. Can't do it. I can't hear it and I can't visualize it. Something to work on. What other modes could be giving me trouble? Locrian, obviously, the annoying mode. Actually, that might be a little bit easier. Okay, probably enough of a warm-up for today. There's this Justin Rains line that I don't want to forget. Let's put it at. Again, way too fast. Little Prince quote there for those who were paying attention. Okay, that line is back in my memory. That's it, yeah. Cool, I just don't want to forget it. So that's done. Justin Rains line practice, that's what I just did. A little bit of Stella by Starlight. Hope you guys are ready. It's gonna be epic. Okay, start here at a reasonable tempo of 110. 2, 3, 4, 1. Actually should be on your screen. Sorry, I'm just gonna switch this a little bit that way. There we go. You don't need to know what I'm doing that much, do you? You just need to hear it. It's more fun. Turn the volume up a notch. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's supposed to be like that. It doesn't sound particularly good on this bass, granted. It sounds a little bit rushed and difficult to play. That's because the action on this bass is higher. It's higher than it is on my 4-string jazz, which makes it obviously a bit more difficult. But that's cool. That's cool. That's all good. That's the way it should be. Should always be a bit of a challenge. But this bass has always been kind of tough to play in the higher register. And I don't mind it because the sound is really even all across the fretboard. I suppose everything's got to have a price, right? There we go. One more time from the beginning. I don't need a 2-bar count in. I'll just go straight for one. Better. We would just have the beginning there. Okay, 2, 3, 4. What's up, dude? Sergeant Pepper. Sorry, dude. I'm hoping I didn't leave you hanging there for too long. I'm a beginner. How do I learn to jam? Learn a solo that you really like. Find whatever. What's your instrument, Sergeant Pepper? I would say learn a solo that you really like, and play it over a backing track. And then try a backing track in a different key. That was my entry point anyway, was learning solos I really enjoyed. The sort of more scholar approach would be to find the chords and generally play the matching scale. Obviously it's the entry point if I'm in a tune in A minor. So I'm in A minor 7. Let's just say that I can play an A minor scale. No, but if I play with my friends, how do I spontaneously play over them with only knowing the chords? The secret for me, dude, was transcribing the hell out of everything I could lay my hands on. Really great approach for that. I don't know what the kind of genre of music you're into, but gospel guys are absolutely fantastic at just accompanying chord progressions in really creative ways. They play with rhythms, they play with harmony, they just add 251s, 3-6-2-5-1s, approach chords, passing notes, that sort of stuff everywhere. You don't need to know what all these terms are, but transcribing these kinds of bass lines is just absolutely a must for bass players. A really great starting point for that is Chaka Khan, dude. Chaka Khan, all the hits live. It has absolutely insane playing everywhere, all over the place. It's unreal. And obviously, Feel For You, Chaka Khan live could be the one. I'll see if I can find it on Spotify. Give me 1 sec. That's not the live version. Basically, I Feel For You by Chaka Khan live has the most insane playing on it. Or you can check out my YouTube cover of it. Phil de Havre, Chaka. That's the one. 12 years ago, something like that. Basically, if you don't really know what you're doing, lots of people have covered this tune online. Check out what I do with my hands, slow it down, transcribe that bass line, and learn it by heart, dude. And that would already be, pretty good. Other than that, what music theory should you know? On the bass, dude, that's a pretty... I would say that's a pretty easy answer. Is learn how to do walking bass lines. But it doesn't have to be over jazz tunes. It could be over literally anything. Learn to walk the scales. Let's say you're in... doesn't really know. Even just a tune as simple as Seven Nation Army. What key is it in? E minor, G major. That sort of stuff. Every minor key, a tune that's in the minor key has a parent scale, that's usually 3 frets above, usually. And if you play a major scale from there, all of the notes of that major scale belong in that tune. Just starting to sort of feel your way around the scale is a great starting point. So if I was to play Seven Nation Army, let's just say I record a little bit of bass on that, just for a laugh. Let me just get Logic up, audio, reset channel strip, input 2. What kind of tempo is Seven Nation Army? It doesn't really matter. This will do just fine. Right, super simple bass line. Obviously, the key is E minor. Should sound a little bit weird with the. There we go. This is an E minor scale, but if I start the exact same scale on that third note, I go back to a major scale. That's what we call the relative major or relative minor. They're essentially the same notes, just a different starting point in the scale. And if I was to play just G major over the that Seven Nation Army stuff, and different note combination. Oh, there we go. Webcam's dying on me all the time. It's really weird. Sergeant Pepper says, no, but like I previously played the keys for 8 years or something, and now I'm playing with my friends and we take up a new song on the spot. How can I play over that only knowing chords? Right. Depends on the song, dude. You're either going to have to learn the bass line, or if it's kind of just a sort of some sort of pop chord progression a la John Mayer or whatever, that doesn't really have a super strict kind of bass line to it. Just start with 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Depends on usually, now that I think about it a bit more, whatever the drummer plays will be your best bet. Follow all of these all of the kick drum hits usually will come with a bass note. That's not a hard and fast rule, but that's generally what bass players do, is play alongside the kick drum. Not always, but it's a pretty good indicator that you're doing something right if you play some of these kick drums with the drummer. After that, the problem is it's 360 degrees. You could go in any direction. But feel free to give me a bit more detail. What kind of songs are you guys covering? Is it Americana? Is it folk music? Is it bluegrass? Is it jazz? Gospel, rap, pop, metal? A genre like metal, for instance, much harder to jam with people because everything is always really set. It's not really a jam-friendly kind of genre. Rock is a bit more, I suppose. If you take some Jimi Hendrix, obviously his style could be quite jammy as well. Sort of blues rock. Nothing in special, mostly just pop and soul and a little bit of rock. It's a great opportunity to learn the bass lines. If you tell me soul is blues. Soul comes from the blues, and usually a lot of these bass lines will have some connection to blues and the scale of the chord. Great example of that would be all of the Motown stuff, you know? All of these. I can think of Ain't No Mountain High Enough. What scales should you learn? Blues scale? In every inversion of the blues scale, if I play a minor blues scale, minor pentatonic, that wasn't a blues scale, sorry, that was a pentatonic, my bad. Starting it on the second note. And just playing it across the 4 strings. I haven't done enough of that, but that's a really good start, dude. And the scale, yeah, I mean, it's just the major scale has so much in it already. Playing it in thirds. Playing it in fourths. That's... Sorry, I haven't done that in years, actually. It's not so much the scales that you should focus on learning, but sort of genre-specific bass lines. Learn repertoire, tunes that are in that kind of vein. Learn some of the bass lines that Ginger Baker was... No, not Ginger Baker, Mitch Mitchell. Which one was it? The bass player from the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Learn these bass lines. Learn Paul McCartney's bass lines. Not just for the sake of knowing bass lines, but just absorbing vocabulary. Because all of these things can be reused, repurposed. That's the whole point, you know. Learn as much stuff by heart as you can. First of all, it's good for your memory. Fighting Alzheimer's, dementia, that sort of stuff. Super, super good. Great to be memorizing music. And how do I apply the lines to the song? Trial and error. I don't think there's if there was a recipe for, for doing these things right, dude, everybody would do it. Give me an example of a song, and I'll tell you how I would approach that. Bit annoying that there's such a buzz with this guitar. I might have to change the pickups. They've always been super noisy. Sealed with a Kiss, Brian Hyland doing improv right now. Pretty please. Say please and maybe I'll consider it. I have to have a listen to it, but because of copyright reasons, I have to turn Spotify play along off so that you can't hear that I'm hearing it. Sorry, it's just a copyright thing. Pretty please. Very kind of you. Thank you for humoring me. Sealed with a Kiss. Brian Hyland. All right, I'm playing it now. Normally, it shouldn't be playing in your ears. Hopefully, Otherwise, I'll get another copyright. Okay, first 3 notes. Can't say that I've ever heard this tune, man. Then we gotta say goodbye. This one's pretty easy, dude. You've already got all the information you need with that bass line. It's he's playing 1/5, pretty much all the way through. By 1/5, I mean the root and the 5th note of the scale, which is your sort of run-of-the-mill, two-feel jazz blues kind of stuff. Can I explain what is going through my mind when listening? Nothing, dude. I'm audiating the notes. By audiating, I mean, am I able to pause the tune and replay the note in my head as if I was singing it? The extra step would be to sing it, right? Sealed with a kiss. I'm just hearing the tune and I'm able to reproduce the sound of the note, the pitch of the note in my head. And after that, through habit and repetition, I've transcribed hundreds and thousands of songs, dude. Thousands. I've transcribed jazz solos, sax, piano, you name it. I've transcribed pretty much every instrument that can be transcribed. Maybe not so much the sort of more folk instruments, but I've transcribed some accordion, violin, cello solos, and transcribing, making the effort to try and identify the notes, especially complex stuff, is what will make your ears better. At the moment, I'm transcribing this insane solo. Actually, I'll put it on. After you've gone, this thing is absolutely awesome. Noah, what's up, dude? Hey, man. Hey, dude. What's up? You a musician yourself? Musician, sorry. After you've gone, the solo is by Patrick Bartley. That's on Emmett Cohen's YouTube channel. And check this out. Oh man! So they're just right now. They're just playing the melody of the tune. The solo starts now. Transcribing, dude. That's what's going to save your life. Transcribe stuff. More important than anything else. I stream pretty often, dude. So hopefully I've earned your subscription or a like to this video. Consider coming back. We've also got a Discord server. And it's a nice little growing community. I hope that you can join us. Although the link might have expired. Let me double check. I will have updated the link to the Discord server afterwards, worst case scenario. So if you come back to this video later on, the Discord invite link should be correct. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it right now, on the fly. If I remember how to do it. No, I don't remember how to do it on the fly. Sorry, dude. But I will do it afterwards. Manage exit stream. Maybe I do remember how to do it. Yeah, okay, got it. I'm just copying and pasting the Discord link now. If you refresh, save. Okay, if you refresh now, or just after, you should be able to join the Discord server. It's everything bass, everything music, sharing silly videos, that sort of stuff, and answering questions, whatever they may be. It's just a nice little discussion forum. But thanks for checking us out, dude. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. All right, I've been streaming for nearly an hour. It's going to be a short-ish practice session for me today, as I've got to go back to the practicing this big old thing behind me for a while longer. Yeah, altogether, thank you everybody for joining. There was a quiet stream today, but I like it that way sometimes. Apologies for the regulars, Mike, Nate, the two Mikes, Nate, Akil, Zachar, and others, Jeffrey, which we haven't seen in a while. I hope you guys are doing all right. Apologies for an early stream. I will be back again, hopefully before Friday, but for sure, 100% guaranteed, I will be here on Friday. Thank you all very much. I will play myself out with a little ditty. Not if Spotify's muted though. Hope this bass. Pleasure to see you all. Catch you all.
It's never been told. It's never been told.